everybody? Friday the 14th back for you for another update. This one's about 3 months in the making. I got a ton of stuff to get here. I got TV shows, I got MRAs, I got 4Ks, I got a ton of horror stuff to get to. That's what mainly this update consists of, is this pile of horror stuff right here. So I'm going to quit jib-jabbering around. This video is going to be long enough as it is. So, yeah, get your snack. It's update time. It's been forever. I say that every time. Just stop. Cut the video. Might as well start with the TV shows. Picked up 3 Danny McBride TV series. Eastbound and Down. Season 1. Season 2. All I've seen out of the show is Season 1, and it's hilarious as hell. Also picked up Vice Principals. Watched 3 episodes of it. It's pretty damn funny. That Walter Goggins, he's really damn funny in the show. Picked up at Best Buy. It went on sale. I forget what the price was for it, but it was the cheapest I've ever seen it, and it was in store. But always heard good things about Deadwood. A lot of people could compare it to Sopranos, a Western Sopranos. So it was real cheap. Had to pick that up. I've been wanting that for a long time. This is on Jordan's recommendation. This was when Best Buy was having a huge TV sale with their HBO shows, and Deadwood was real cheap. I think this one was like $60, and that's the complete collection of The Wire. Sold the code for like 25 bucks. And then also picked up True Blood, the complete series, for 50, and sold the code for 20. Mainly picked this up for Melissa. I have no interest in watching this, but she's always been a fan of it, and maybe one day she'll start watching it again. But like I said, it was 50 bucks, and flipped the code real easy on it, so that was nice. So I'm going to save all the horror stuff for last, because it's pretty epic what I picked up on that. Jordan picked me up this for my birthday. Hans Zimmer, Live in Prague. Absolutely amazing. If you can see the song list on there. All the Dark Knight movies, Inception, Pirates, all that stuff. I think it's still on Netflix right now, so if you want to watch it, check it out on there. But I highly suggest picking up the Blu-ray of it. It is incredible. Vision Quest, 80s Cheese, Journey soundtrack. About amateur wrestling. I just grew up watching that movie. When we went down to Chattanooga, I picked up my first Criterion, The Thin Red Line. Never seen this movie, but Hans Zimmer does a score. Definitely going to be picking up Bull Durham when it comes out on Criterion. That's going to be amazing. My favorite baseball movie ever. And it's getting an amazing treatment. So, Southern Comfort, one of a movie I grew up on watching with my dad. About some crazy Cajuns and some Army Rangers that go into the bayou, and all hell just absolutely breaks loose. Pretty fun movie, and it's put out by, if you can see, Shout Factory. So that's really cool. It's got reversible artwork too. Just a old early 80s or mid 80s action. Well, I wouldn't even call it action movie. It's more of a thriller, but a lot of fun. I grew up on it. Got Jordan to Jamazon this for me, The Punisher, 1989. Watched this the day that I got it in, and it's just as cheesy and action-packed as I remember it being. A lot of fun. Not put out by Marvel, per se. Based on the character by Marvel is what it says at the beginning of it. You won't see any of the Punisher skull emblem or anything like that. This is put out by Umbrella. It's got, like, I'm showing you reversible artwork. I'm not even saying it, but it's put out by Umbrella. It says it's Region B, but it played on my US Blu-ray player. Some Umbrellas are like this. I have Silver Bullet, which I'll show you later. It's Region B, but it plays on my Blu-ray player. So, awesome. Real pumped about having this in the collection. It's one of my childhood favorites. Get the Lady and the Tramp digibook. Traded in the slipcover edition I had for this, since it's a signature series. Really nice digibook. I have a couple of them now. I have Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, this one now. The next one that's coming out is Peter Pan, and Best Buy is getting a steelbook for it, so I guess I'll be picking up the digibook for that one. One I've been after for a long, long time. Found it with the slip out of McKay's, and that's the Aristocats. Just a classic Disney. Had to pick it up. A movie me, Melissa, and P absolutely love. Tearjerker. P read the book, said the movie is right there along as the book goes. But all three of us loved it. Picked up the Blu-ray version of this because P will be able to watch it on her portable DVD player whenever she wants it. But really, really good movie. If you're a parent, this one just tugs at the heartstrings. It's really like that movie. Picked up Castaway out of the Walmart $7.99 bin. Never had it. Saw it with the slip, so why not? Picked this up on release day. Had to get it. Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke. I think it was $10 at Best Buy and sold the code for $5, so can't beat that. And with the slip cover, I've been wanting that to have a Blu-ray release for a long time. Super Troopers, another $7.99 Blu-ray bin. I've always wanted this one, just needed it with the slip. Whoa, easy. Bad Moms Christmas, got it for $8 out of McKay's with the slip. The first Bad Moms, I need to get it. It's hilarious. I haven't seen this one yet, but another Christmas movie with the slip. All day, every day. A movie, if I would have watched it before we did our countdown for 2017, this would have been up in the top 3 for sure, if not number 1. But Only the Brave, remarkable, remarkable movie. Hopefully this gets a 4K release down the road. Good gosh. But yeah, amazing story. The men that this movie is based on are true heroes. Tearjerker. Makes you go through all the emotions, but if you haven't seen this, definitely pick that one up. It's amazing. Rock and Rolla, got it for $3 out of Great Escape. Only reason I picked it up is because it had the slip with it. I like these Guy Ritchie movies, Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, right there along the same lines. But like I said, I only got it pretty much because it was cheap and it had the slipcover. New company that's out, I think this is number 3 on their list, but Black Eagle. Picked it up because it has Van Damme and Sho Kosugi, and the slipcover's really nice. A little pricey. The movie's okay. The action's not the best, but I don't know. I was sold with the slipcover, and I'm a huge Van Damme fan. And this company is putting out Lionheart on Blu-ray, I think either June or July, I think. But Lionheart is by far my favorite all-time Van Damme movie, and I've got it in a multi-pack, but I'll be buying that release as well, no doubt about it. Thankfully, Bull Moose has it for like $23 right now. Picked up Braven, a lot of fun. Jason Momoa, it was cheap. I think like $13, and sold the code for $6 or $7, so worth a pickup. The scenery in it is a lot of fun. The movie's trying to escape on me, but the action's good. The acting not so great, but I had fun with it. Alright, let's roll right on through these 4Ks. I got quite a bit of 4Ks here, so this may take a minute. Got Dunkirk with that glare. Awesome. Great movie. Picked it up with that 3 for $50 sale that Best Buy had going on. A lot of these I had the Steelbook Blu-ray version of, sold it, and upgraded to the 4K version with the slip on it. So all my 4Ks, I either have the Steelbook or the slipcover for it. I don't have any 4Ks without slip. So anyways, got Lone Survivor, just an upgrade. Great movie, a lot of fun, got it for cheap. This movie right here though, American Assassin, great action movie. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. I found it for $8 and it had a code with it. But Michael Keaton's a badass. The guy from, what is it, Maze Runner? I haven't seen those movies, but he does a badass job in that movie. I had a lot of fun with that one. Another upgrade from a Steelbook. Just picked up Hacksaw Ridge with the slip. I think I got it from Target for like $10.99. Groundhog Day, just a Bill Murray classic. Had to pick it up for Best Buy. I think it should be getting released to all stores here soon. Brawl in Cell Block 99. I really enjoyed this movie. It is brutal to the core. Vince Vaughn is just a beast. The tinting of it, the color of the movie, it grew on me, but had a lot of fun with it. I liked it a lot. That movie is brutal. Batman, Gotham by Gaslight. Yet to watch it. Picked it up for cheap out at McKay's. I don't know much about it. All I know is Jack the Ripper and Batman. Upgraded straight out of Compton. It came out on. I got it on release day. Sold my steelbook. Coco. Up there is one of my favorite Disney movies out there now. This Moana. It's not on Moana's level, but the animation is remarkable. Disney just keeps stepping their game up when it comes to animation, and this one takes the cake. This one is what I'm looking forward to buying a 4K TV to watch on, just because the colors, just everything about it. I can't wait to watch this on 4K. Upgraded my Transformers movies to the 4Ks. These are the only two that I really like. I had the newest one, but I sold it. These are my favorite out of the Transformer movies, so I'm happy with just these two. Man of Steel, another upgrade from the Steelbook to the 4K. You just got to. Same as this one, Pacific Rim, just upgrade. Oh, there they go. Hitman's Bodyguard, just what the title says. I mean, it's just an action movie. It's Deadpool and Samuel L. Jackson. A lot of MFers and a lot of blowing up and a lot of people getting shot. That's all you can say about it. Picked this up this past week. If you have to watch it, Hostel's. Really looking forward to watching this. Gonna save this one to watch with my grandpa and my brother. We're gonna plan a day over at his house to watch this one. So he's been wanting to see that. Picked this up in Chattanooga, the Despicable Me 3 movie pack. Got it for like $40 or something like that, and they all had the codes in it too, so that was a plus. Another upgrade from a Steelbook, War Dogs. A lot of fun, I like that movie a lot. Another one, Zero Dark 30, just an upgrade from a Steelbook. Finally picked up The Shallows. Yeah, you're saying, yeah, that's a Blu-ray slipcover, but I got the 4K release of it. Picked it up for real cheap out at McKay's and just held on to this slipcover just for that reason, because that one is impossible to find with a slipcover on it for the 4K. Warrior, another upgrade from a Steelbook to the 4K release, and got it for an awesome price. You can't find this at Walmart anymore. That's the only place you can find it for the longest time. Had to pick up the Incredible Hulk. It was $18 and then sold the code for $7. So, of course. Another upgrade from the Steelbook to the 4K release with the slip. It was part of that 3 for $50 deal that Best Buy had going on, so couldn't pass that up. Got the Expendables one. Price matched it with Amazon for like $10. So, got 1 and 2. That's the only ones I need out of that series, because 3 sucks. And then I had to, just because I had to. I didn't get a Steelbook. The Steelbook looked like boo-boo, in my opinion. Absolute garbage. So I just picked up the regular slipcover edition of Justice League. We all know about this movie. It's not great. Has a ton of flaws. Yada, yada, yada. Alright. 4K Steelbooks and then the horror. Blade Runner 2049. Was not expecting to find this Steelbook. Went in to Best Buy like on a Thursday after these got released, and was just expecting to pick up the slipcover edition, but there was one sitting there. It was like a little light beaming down. So definitely had to get this. Amazing movie. Just my number 2 movie of the year. And I'm not much of a science fiction fan, and that movie just blew me away. Picked up the 4K release of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Never seen this movie, but for $20 and sold the code. Had to get it. Thor Ragnarok, probably my favorite Marvel movie. out as of right now. No, Winter Soldier's still my number one. This is probably my number two. I totally erase all what I just said, but Winter Soldier, and then this one was number two to me. Had a lot of fun with that one. I watched it twice. But this one surprised the living shit out of me. Love this movie. I will say I had more fun watching this one than the original. No disrespect to Robin Williams, but this one was just a whole lot more fun in my opinion. Jack Black stole the show. Kevin Hart's hilarious. The Rock is The Rock. He can do no wrong, so I love that movie. Of course, had to pick up the 4K release of Star Wars The Last Jedi. Saw this in the theaters. I like Force Awakens better, but still pretty cool. Love the steelbook though. It's a gorgeous one. I like the back of it. I wish the back was the front. That makes no sense. But anyways, yeah. Now it's time to get into the good stuff of this video. The rest of this all is horror, and there's some really good stuff in here. A lot of it I haven't checked out yet. A good little chunk I have, so. But yeah, we've been knocking out horror movies like crazy here lately, especially late 70s, 80s. That kind of stuff has been right there with us right now. But first off, picked up the double pack DVD of April Fool's Day and My Bloody Valentine. This is the cut version. It's My Bloody Valentine. I've watched it. It's one of my all-time favorite slashers now, and I haven't even seen the uncut version, which I hear is by far way better. But still, this version's really good. April Fool's Day sucks really bad. It's on a lot of people's lists as good as top slashers, but I absolutely hate it, and I'm not the only one that hated it as well. It was complete garbage in my opinion. But My Bloody Valentine, I am definitely on the lookout for that Blu-ray. If anybody has it for sale, let me know for a good price. I think $50 is a little steep, but I have to see that uncut version of it. But yeah, I really like My Bloody Valentine. Another Umbrella release that it says it's Region B, but it plays fine on my Blu-ray player. I tried it out just to test it, and it worked perfectly fine. Really excited to check this one out. I love werewolf movies, and I hear this one is really good, so really can't wait to check it out. Silver Bullet has reversible artwork. Umbrella, I believe they're out of Australia, I believe. Hopefully they put some more stuff out. Whoa, it's flying away from me. It's got pretty much the same artwork, but it's got that little blue sticker off of it. I have Beastmaster from them, but it's Region B, but won't play on my Blu-ray player. But Punisher, this worked perfectly fine. Real excited to check that one out. Picked up Urban Legend. Picked it up off of Bill Moose for real cheap. I think it was like under $10. Just one of those. I Know What You Did Last Summer, right around that age. That time, I think late 90s. Yeah, 1998. So, just had to pick it up. Picked up this piece of garbage. I'm debating if I want to get rid of it or not. I haven't even watched it, but I've heard it's just absolutely poo-poo. But I'm a completionist, and it goes along with the Hatchet series, so I'll probably keep it and watch it one rainy day when my life sucks and I have nothing else better to do. The homeboy, Jared, Blue for Life, picked this up for me. You saw it in our Chattanooga trip. But Slumber Party Massacre 2 and 3 combo pack. Slumber Party Massacre 2, I have no idea what the meaning of this movie was. It had nothing to do with the original. It's just completely out there. I don't understand it, still don't. But Slumber Party Massacre 3, a lot of fun. One of the best characters in horror movie history. I can't even think of his name right now. I have to go back and watch it. I've only watched it once, but it's just amazing. A lot of fun, but just part 2 makes no sense whatsoever. If you've seen it, please let me know if you agree with what I'm talking about. But thank you, Jared. Awesome combo pack. Slumber Party Massacre 3 is worth having that in your collection, especially if you have the original. Picked it up in Chattanooga for cheap. The War, John Carpenter. Heard people talk about it. I've never seen it. It was cheap. Same with this midnight movie. People talk about it. It was on slasher list, so, and evidently it takes place in a movie theater, so why not? Got the Maniac remake. Have yet to watch this one, but it was cheap out at McKay's as well, so it's the horror bug has just taken over us, and anything horror related that has somewhat good reviews, I'm buying it. We're buying it just cause like this one right here. This one totally backfired on us. It was complete garbage. Well, not complete garbage, but the trailer had more promise than the actual movie did, and that's Demonoid. It's basically about the devil's hand, and a hand that kills people. Pretty much sums up this whole movie. It's a Vinegar Syndrome release. If anybody's interested in it, this copy is for sale. If anybody wants it, make a trade, something. It has alternate artwork as well. It's also called Macabre. Maccabi? I don't know. Yeah, look at the trailer. It had a whole lot more promise than the actual movie did. Hey. Another Vinegar Syndrome. Had to pick it up. Madman. Trailer looks really fun on this, and if the trailer has any kind of promise, and if we can find it for cheap, then we're gonna give it a chance right now. Because, like I said, this horror bug has bitten so hard, and nothing can be stopped. It's just we're giving a chance on everything. But this trailer looks a lot of fun. It's a real nice release. Vinegar Syndrome. It has alternate artwork as well. You've probably seen it before, but definitely had to pick this up. Found it for cheap on Bull Moose. Picked this up off of Amazon. All Hallows Eve and Mischief Night. Picked it up primarily for All Hallows Eve. Had to watch this before watching this, and this was absolutely one of the most brutal movies I've ever seen in my life. All Hallows Eve, it's an okay anthology. Art's not as prominent as he is in Terrifier, which this is his own movie, but still had to pick it up just to have both of them in the collection. But this movie right here, holy shit. If you've seen it, you know the scene I'm talking about. I can't believe they went through with it, but they did. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It gets some hate, I can see why, but I liked it. It's a throwback to some old school slashers. The tone of the movie, not the tone, the filter, like the graininess of it, had an 80s throwback feel to it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. If you can, definitely pick both of these up just for Art the Clown. He's absolutely terrifying. Hence the name, Terrifier. No shit, Sherlock. These next two movies, pick these up off of the homie Dan, Reject Films. His recommendations, watching his videos. He did unboxings for both of these movies. The first one being Night School, Warner Archive release. No special features whatsoever. You get a menu screen, you get play movie, a trailer, and I think maybe subtitles. That's it. But a lot of fun. Really good story behind it. Really good tone. The killer's really cool. It's got a good little twist in it. The only thing it doesn't do is give you like the money shot for the kills. It gives you everything leading up till the kill. But still a lot of fun. The music's really cool. And like I said, Dan picked this up over at Reject Films, and after watching his video on it, had to pick that up. And then this one right here may be one of my favorite pickups out of this whole collection, and that is Offerings. Saw this on one of Dan's videos as well, and he compared it to pretty much almost not shot for shot, but it is right there almost to a T right there with Halloween. If you watch this, you'll think Halloween right from the get-go. The music is missing a few keys to the John Carpenter music, but I mean, you hear it, you think Halloween. The killer is almost Michael Myers-esque, but man, this one was a lot of fun. From 1989. I believe this has an 88 Filmz release too, but it's a region B, but this one's region free, and it's a lot of fun. The kills are pretty cool. It's a low budget. Like I said, if you've seen Darkman, Darkman is the Batman, as this is the Halloween. So, if that's any kind of comparison, definitely go check this out. Appreciate that, Dan. Love those two movies. Great pickups. Alright, these next 6 are pretty much, after only watching one of these, I went on a spending spree and had to pick up more by Dario Argento. I think I got 3 here, and then 2 other ones that he's associated with. But picked up the collector's edition of Suspiria. Got that Joel Robinson artwork to it. Really enjoyed this movie. The style to it, the music. I didn't think I would be a fan of this style horror, but after watching this, I wanted to buy more of Argento, so I picked up Tenebrae. I haven't watched this one yet, but I heard this is probably as his best that he's put out, so got it for a good price. And then found this out at McKay's for 15 bucks, and that's Deep Red. I know this has an Arrow release in the box thing that's really nice, but it's like $40, and I'd rather take a chance on this movie for $16 rather than $40. But man, that Arrow set is nice. Hopefully get to watch this soon, and if I like it, I may upgrade to it. I don't know. I may. I probably will. Just because I'm stupid. But picked these 2 up as well. Demons and Demons 2. Heard nothing but awesome things, especially about the first one. But if you're going to get the first one, you got to get the second one, because we're all collectors and it's got to happen. So really looking forward to checking those out. And this was on Amazon for like $12.99. It's an 80... It's either 79 or 80, but it's Lucio Fulci and the New York Ripper. Just because it's horror, I picked it up. It was cheap. That's all you can say. These next 4, picked them off. Oh my gosh. 3, 2, 1. These next 4, I picked them up from 88 Films. Was having a sale on their website. And I've always seen, once again, Reject Films, Dan, I think he pretty much has this whole series in his collection, which is amazing. Now that I see that they're numbered, and it's going to get to me, I believe, the OCD, but there's no way I can get all these. And plus, most of them are Region B, so there's no point, even though I would like to have them. But picked up 4 titles from 88 Films. Picked up Splatter University. Have yet to watch this one. They just came in literally yesterday, and I ordered them probably the first weekend of the month, so it took about 3 weeks to get here, but totally worth it. Like I said, Splatter University, and all these have alternate artwork to them too. You get that artwork on that one. If you're a horror fan, you've probably seen these before, but I had to get, my first order, I just ordered 1, and then I had to pick up 3 more the next order, because, like the Horror Bug picked ups. But Splatter University, picked up Don't Go Into the Woods Alone. The trailer sold me on this one. It's out in the woods. It's a 1981 slasher movie. Had to get it. It's region free. This one we watched last night. It's a little out there. It could have been better if it would have had more kills in it, I think. But just the tone of it, the setting, being out in the woods, and the twist on it is really good too. Something I've never seen in a movie before. But this guy right here, just a complete buffoon. Complete buffoon. Idiot. What a loser. And the last one I picked up from the sale was Nail Gun Massacre. If you have any questions about it, just look up the trailer. That's all that needs to be said. Ridiculous. But it was a region-free one that I had to get. Just because, look at that artwork. I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer. It's probably going to be garbage, but the sale was too good to pass up, and had to pick a few of them up. But this artwork right here, that's beautiful. Love it. Can't wait to check that one out. Got Rawhead Rex, the Kebo Lorber. That Kino Lorber edition. Kebo. But yeah, awesome little slip box. Never seen it. The trailer looked fun. Like I said, we've been just watching trailers, and if you can find it cheap, I'm giving a chance on it, because the good thing about horror movies, especially if they're in good shape, they keep their value to them, and you can pretty much resell them for what you pay for them. So, real excited to check that one out. That's an awesome addition, and then it has alternate artwork as well. But love the slip box look to that one. I had Maniac Cop, so Bull Moose had both of these, like one in stock. So I picked up Maniac Cop 2 and Maniac Cop 3, and they both came with the slip. So I've heard this one's not good at all, and this one's not very good either. But once again, I'm a completionist, and it's horror, so I had to buy it. And I got them with the slips. And the slips are real nice. They're all embossed and everything too. But I've never seen any other Blue Underground releases with slip covers, so was real excited to get those with the slips, because I'm a nerd. And last but not least, we got the Scream Factories. Got 1, 2, 3, 6 of these. Well, one's a Shout Select, and the rest are Scream Factory Collector's Editions. But upgraded the regular Best Buy edition to the Shout Select. It's pretty much the same movie, same special features, just has a slipcover. So I bought it, and then come to find out it's 15 bucks at Best Buy. Go figure. Had to get this Cyborg Van Damme. It's a collector's edition. Had to get it. Changed out the artwork. The only thing it doesn't have the unrated cut on this, or has no features with Van Damme on it. So that's a bummer, but what can you do? Had to pick it up. Firestarter. It was at Best Buy for 15 bucks with the slip. I've never seen it, and Chris said it's worth picking up, so I trusted him. Picked up Drag Me to Hell Collector's Edition. A lot of fun this movie is. I really liked it. I've never watched it till probably when this got released. We all picked it up and watched it. A lot of fun with it. I think it was either from Jared or Dan was talking about it on Facebook about the unrated version. The disc is not featuring something, so if you go on to Scream Factory site, they have a little thing where you can fill it out to get your replacement disc, and it literally came within 2 days. So I got my replacement disc for that, and a lot of fun this movie. I highly recommend it. It's at Best Buy for 15 bucks right now, so definitely pick that one up. This one, Behind the Mask, I need to watch it again. I watched it. The idea behind it is really, really cool, where the universe that it's set up in and the time and all that. That's a really cool idea, but just the guy that's the killer pissed me off. Got on my last freaking nerves. He was an idiot. He's just annoying. He's just fucking ridiculous. I hated him. I think that's my biggest flaw with this movie. But other than that, I mean, the idea behind it's great. I need to watch it again. Give it another chance. But, dude, it's so damn annoying. Then the last one I picked up, got it at Best Buy for 15 bucks, and that's The Strangers Collector's Edition. Just had to upgrade that one for 15 bucks. Why not? That's what I told myself. The only way I was going to pick this one up if it was under $20. So $15.99 sold. And that is it. Another update in the books. Thank goodness. Everything's back up on the shelves. All nice and cozy. Snug as a bug in a rug. But like always, definitely check out everybody that I talked about in the video. Their links will be down below. Go give them a sub. Tell them I said what's up. Tell them I sent you over if you haven't subbed to them before. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, like always, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't before. So until next time, 3 months down the road. Just kidding. Probably not. See you next time.
Almighty's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control.